What is going on, people of YouTube? My name's Kurtyoy and welcome back to a brand new video of a review where we look at the previous game week, Game Week 9 I believe, I hope. Anyway, it's whatever game week was previous, and look at the players that did well and think, are they good transfers or not transfers? I'll give you the stats, my opinion, and you guys can make up your own mind or listen to mine. Sometimes I do get a bit aggressive and try and tell you don't go anywhere near it. It works out most of the time, but sometimes it can slip up. I was right about Kane in August and I haven't really done it since, so maybe not this episode, but I'll come out with something aggressive again and it'll work. But yeah, I don't know why I always start these episodes with something weird. Anyway, the review is coming straight up. As always, we're starting off with the goalkeepers. We've got Elliott, Ryan, Edison and Forster in there today. Ryan Elliott got 7 points, the biggest scoring goalkeeper, with a massive 1-0 win against Palace as they went back to the old ways of losing without scoring, apart from if you discount the cup where they lost while scoring 4-1 to Bristol City. Elliott is a good choice. He's 4.2 now. If you get him when he's 4.3, he begins to sort of become the 4.5 goalkeeper. But you get him now, he's still going to be... if he rises that is and continues in the way Newcastle have been playing, the odd clean sheet here or there, still comes as a good player. I haven't, I'm sticking somehow, playing my wild card, I'm sticking with the double West Brom, but to be honest, Elliott does look good. If ever he goes down, mine, easily. We've also got Ryan, Edison and Forster all on 6 points. Ryan picked up a big 3 points with a 3-0 win on the Friday night game against West Ham, and that was an interesting game. Slavan I think could have gone, but is still staying somehow. Give him a couple of weeks, he'll be gone. Edison as well, got another clean sheet, another 3-0 win against Burnley at home, so he's another one that maybe you could be looking at, because although it stops your City attackers, I think getting quite a few clean sheets at the moment, compared to last season at least, because Bravo, isn't there anymore. But of course, he showed he can save an opponent shootout. And Forster also is 5.1. Southampton, fantastic goal from Buffal in their 1-0 win. Another clean sheet for them. Not very good up front, but in the defence, I think it's worth having a Southampton defender, so I'll leave that with you. Moving on to the defenders, we have Otamendi, Van Dijk, Bruno, Yedlin, Yoshida and Mawson all scoring in the top 6 this week. Otamendi on 15 points and a storming game week. 15 points for a defender is huge, and actually almost top scored if it weren't for that blighting Harry Kane. But Otamendi is a fantastic player to have. 5.9 now. This is an interesting price. I feel like he's for the way he's playing, it's good, but if City do slip off, which they did do last season, it could be a risk, so I'd say stick with your City attackers if you haven't got him already. If you have got him, there's no harm in keeping him. Van Dijk as well, 5.4, 9 points. Again, Southampton have a clean sheet. They look very good at the back, but it's going forward that's a problem, so having a defender like Van Dijk in the team is probably good in your FPL sides. Then we've got a few 8-pointers. We've got Bruno, Yedlin, Yoshida and Mawson going from the bottom actually. Let's change it up. Mawson scored a goal, but yet Swansea lost 2-1 to Leicester. You got Yoshida again in the clean sheet, 1-0 side. You got Yedlin on 4.4 with 8 points. He's an interesting one. Got a clean sheet again. I feel like if he is the first team right back, he could be going in your teams, and put it like that, he's going in my FPL team for Dunk. So interesting the fact that I brought out clean sheet for clean sheet, but I don't particularly trust Brighton. It was a good result against West Ham, but again, West Ham aren't doing too well at the moment. Bruno at Brighton. I am just going away from Brighton because of the fact that I feel like Yedlin can go forward a bit more, but they still get clean sheets. So Bruno or Yedlin could be good cheap options if you want to bring them in. Moving on to midfielders, we've got some pretty high scoring midfielders here. We've got Ozil, Stanislas. Welcome back to the big scoring league, Stanislas. Sanchez, Ramsey, Pedro and Sane. To cover all bases quickly, we've got a couple of teams in there. 4 teams, 6 players, so there's 3 Arsenal players in there with Ozil, Sanchez and Ramsey. Ozil getting 13, Ramsey and Sanchez getting 12. For me, they are potential options. Ramsey 7 is a potential option, Ozil and Sanchez as well, but this is Arsenal. and they haven't been consistent. And for one game, I'm always against bringing a player in for just one game. Sometimes I may do it out of sort of and have a little trigger finger going on to be able to do with my mouse, and I've done it. But generally I try to stay away from it, so I would stay away from it for now. See if Arsenal do score quite a few more goals in the next game. Arsenal could do, but it's Arsenal, so I'm going to leave it as that. Arsenal of old maybe could. Arsenal now, you're thinking, gonna lose. Just gonna lose. But Stanislas is another one that comes in 5.9. Again, one game. He's back in the team, back in good form, but it's just one good game week, so I'm staying away from him as well. Pedro and Sane, the last two. Sane is actually coming to my team with all the sort of rotation happening. I think Sane has been a shining light for City since he's joined. In the last two games, he scored a goal and assist, and I feel like he could be a good person for City to keep in their team. And Pedro as well for £7.9 million, 12 points. Good game week for Chelsea, picking up a really vital goal. To start off. Without that goal, who knows what the game would have been. It would have been 2-0 Watford. I don't think I'll come back into it. But I think Pedro's another good one to have. If you don't have enough money for Hazard, I think Pedro's another one you could bring in. And lastly, we've got the attackers to run through them. Speed style, we've got Kane, Murray, Batshuayi, Depoitier and Okazaki. Starting off with Kane. £12.7 million gets you, well, someone that is in fantastic form. And I looked at Matthew Sides from the Matthew Side from Flipped Off Savage and the Ping Pong Guys podcast. I got there in the end. And Harry Kane in his last 15 games, I believe, if he scores one, he scores two. So A, a betting tip there for you, and B, so have to keep an eye on that, because if he scores one, you're probably going to look at it thinking, put your sunglasses on and be like, and the second goal is coming in. Murray's another one at 5.7, scoring 13 points, had a good game week against West Ham, but I would say steer clear, because Brighton, let's say if they score 3 goals again this season, I'd be surprised, so it's worth mentioning that. You also got Batshuayi, who came off the bench, scored 2 vital goals. Reasoning to risk is that Morata, obviously his first choice, but if he can force way into the first team, get best performances this time, maybe his inform card coming out will be something to look out for. And also Depoitier and Okazaki, 2 cheap options, getting 9 points. Depoitier at 5.2 grabbed one of the goals in their massive win over Manchester United that no one saw coming, and Okazaki is off 5.6, picks up a goal against the Swansea side that do love a clean sheet and hold back, but of course didn't. So that's Okazaki, that's Depoitier. I wouldn't bring either of them in, but I would consider maybe Kane as a bit of a one to watch. And I'm joking, by the way. That's, if you've got the money, I'd say definitely bring Kane in. And that happens to be that for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Would you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know who out of the big scoring players this week are you going to bring in, and if I missed anyone, that you think I've got the opinion wrong on, then let me know, and all that in the comments down below. And thank you for watching, and peace.